there, this is Patrick Evans-Hylton with Cuisine Scene, and we are here with Charles Thain. Charles, hey, how are you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Great, great things. And so we are at Blue Seafood and Spirits, that's in the Red Mill area in Virginia Beach. And what do we have here, Charles?
I have a side of a mako shark, which is one of my favorite fish. We get them this time of year when they're fishing in the Gulf Stream out of Hatteras.
Okay.
And I'm actually prepping this. I'm going to cut some steaks for my dinner tonight as a catch, and then I'm actually going to cut some strips and we're going to smoke them for one of our amuse-bouche that we'll serve a couple days the rest of the week. One of my favorite fish. It's very mild, very sweet, very flavorful.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and start prepping this up while I'm talking to you.
Absolutely. So now, tell me how long. We were talking a little bit about, you know, I came in and visited with you when you were just getting ready to open the place. How long have you been open here?
We have been here a little bit over 3.5 years.
Wow. Okay.
Very blessed that it is going well. Of course, we're in peak season right now, so things are rocking.
Yes.
We're firing on all cylinders.
And folks may have also not only had your cooking here, but they may have up on the Eastern Shore. You spent some time up there too.
That's correct. My wife and I opened our first restaurant in Eastville at the Eastville Inn.
Yes, I ate there with you there.
Yep, that goes way back in the early 2000s. And then we helped Blake, one of my dear friends at the Island House, get started. But I knew I needed to be my own boss. So we're back in Virginia Beach where I grew up.
Yeah.
And doing our thing. Oddly enough, I used to hunt here, and now I'm in a restaurant in a 40-acre shopping center.
Wow, yeah, that's funny. And the Island House, that's in Wachapree.
That's
right?
in Wachapree.
Yes.
Yeah, Blake does a great job up there.
Cool. So now tell me, you know, your seafood and everything is just always impeccable. What's a few tips for folks? You know, they go to a market or something and they're looking. You know, they might not be as lucky to have somebody bring something like that right to their doorstep. What do you look for when you're in a market looking for some good fresh seafood?
You know, your nose and your eyes can tell you everything. And if you have a reputable person that you're buying from that you trust, they're going to take care of you.
Yeah, very good. So what's one or two? You said this is one of your favorites. What's another one or two of your favorite fish?
Well, you know, I like stuff that's a little bit different. I mean, we always have the mahi and the tuna, but we like to reach out a little bit. Right now I've got some golden tile fish that they're catching out of South Carolina, and we're doing that Rockefeller style, which is fresh spinach, just a teeny bit of bacon baked in the oven. I like my seafood to speak for itself, so I don't try not to overpower the flavors of the seafood. We're spending the money on the quality product, so you don't have to do that much to it when you're using good products.
What is probably your favorite preparation for seafood?
My favorite thing is my crab cakes. I love them. I think they're a little bit different. I know you've had them before.
Oh, yes. So tell me a little bit about that, because that's a special story.
Well, you know, I think the most significant thing is I'm blessed to get my crab meat from Livy Ann on the Eastern Shore, and I would love to get you to meet her sometime. Just an amazing lady. She's a one-woman picking operation. She does amazing work. Next key ingredient to me is Duke's mayonnaise, and then I've just kind of developed a technique that's a little bit different over my career, and I think the crab cakes are it's kind of a culmination of my life working in kitchens.
So how long have you been a chef?
I have been a chef for 20 plus years, but I've worked in the restaurant cooking and washing dishes since I was 12 at Rudy's, so I am definitely a lifer in the business.
Yes. Well, so many people are, and like you said, that's really where you kind of hone your skills and earn your chops and everything too.
You definitely got to pay your dues. There's a lot of hot nights and it's hard work, but when you love it and it's what you do, it's very rewarding every day.
So tell me now, the fillets that you're cutting there, how large are the portions?
6 to 8 ounces, depending on if I add another item to it, I'll make them a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I don't want to fill people up. I want to make sure they have room to try some of the other things that we offer, like my chocolate bread pudding, which is my signature dessert.
That is awesome with the Crown Royal creme anglaise.
That is correct.
Yes.
You have a good memory.
Well, anything that I love, I have a tendency to remember. So yes. So now, how are you going to prepare this mako?
This is going to be blackened, and we're going to do an apricot glaze. So basically, you'll get some spicy and sweet. I've got a blend that I use in my crab cakes and to blacken fish. And I'll blacken this, finish it in the oven, so that I don't overcook the outside, because I think blackened, the biggest mistake people make when they blacken is they make it black.
Yes,
and
exactly.
it should be dark red.
That's right.
And I will make it glazed, which is similar to kind of an apricot preserve with a little bit of pizzazz. So you get some citrus and some sweet and some spice and a lot going on, and it really brings out the flavor of this particular fish.
Very good.
Although this fish, you can broil this, blacken this, fry this. It's one of those things that's very versatile.
Yeah, well, it's a beautiful fish. And
Thank you.
I know that they're lining up outside the door. I appreciate your time. And
Thank you so
I think I
much.
might have to stick around and order that for supper.
That sounds good. And I also recommend you have a hibiscus martini before you leave.
That's the deal. You don't have to twist my arm there. Charles Thain, I sure do appreciate it. Blue Seafood and Spirits.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you.